Hello everyone, my name is Cam. I am adopted and being taken care of by my beloved parents. I'm happy when I stay with my parents. They feed, play and go out with me. They are hardworking, but they are too busy. They usually have to meet clients and travel for work, so I often stay at home alone. I have seen them twice a day. I guess. They love me but they don't have time to take care of me. But then, fortunately, a friend appears. What a wonderful companion, it's my best friend. Just via voice video control, my parents can feed me, interact, and play games with me. Besides that, this friend also helps to clean my shed and my poo. So nice to see my parents feel more comfortable when they come home after a long working day. Yeah, it's a pet care robot, which is not only a robot, but also a best friend, that helps me, and my parents a lot. So, do you want to become a part of it, and make an impact, on our pet communities? If yes, let's join our DAO, Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. We have two phases. First, if you are developer teams, you propose a technology solution to our Kambria that you can develop. And in the next commercialization phase, DAO members in each country can team up to manufacture and sell products locally, or implement robotics pet care services. The DAO's collective owners of the solution will decide and contribute to the commercialization of the solution. Solution development, 60%, solution commercialization, 30%, DAO organizing, 10%. Get paid from their contribution to solution commercialization, service implementation, 70%, revenue sharing, 𝐷 to DAO fund contributors, 30%. Besides that, Kambria DAO has benefit for fund contributors and community partners. Kambria DAO LP tokens are revenue sharing token, which will bring more benefits for DAO members due to the clear relationship between DAO's commercial success and the token value. Another benefit is a predefined income stream to token holders. They will be rewarded instantly at the time of recording revenues. Join us if this resonates with you, and you want to be a part of this DAO. Some potential partnerships we would like to propose. Dev team partner to develop pet care robot solution. Community partners to co-organize activities, to raise awareness, and be a hub of the DAO. Fund contributors to become co-owned technology, and a part of contributed, and pet care service partners. Once again, we work together to design pet care robots to provide our own parents and ourselves satisfaction and a healthy environment. We have an upcoming event on September 17, 2022. Don't miss it, and become a part of Pet Care Robot DAO. Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. Hello everyone, my name is Cam. I am adopted and being taken care of by my beloved parents. I'm happy when I stay with my parents. They feed, play and go out with me. They are hardworking, but they are too busy. They usually have to meet clients and travel for work, so I often stay at home alone. I have seen them twice a day. I guess. They love me but they don't have time to take care of me. But then, fortunately, a friend appears. What a wonderful companion, it's my best friend. Just via voice video control, my parents can feed me, interact, and play games with me. Besides that, this friend also helps to clean my shed and my poo. So nice to see my parents feel more comfortable when they come home after a long working day. Yeah, it's a pet care robot, which is not only a robot, but also a best friend, that helps me, and my parents a lot. So, do you want to become a part of it, and make an impact, on our pet communities? If yes, let's join our DAO, Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. We have two phases. First, if you are developer teams, you propose a technology solution to our Kambria that you can develop. And in the next commercialization phase, DAO members in each country can team up to manufacture and sell products locally, or implement robotics pet care services. The DAO's collective owners of the solution will decide and contribute to the commercialization of the solution. Solution development, 60%, solution commercialization, 30%, DAO organizing, 10%. Get paid from their contribution to solution commercialization, service implementation, 70%, revenue sharing, 𝐷 to DAO fund contributors, 30%. Besides that, Kambria DAO has benefit for fund contributors and community partners. Kambria DAO LP tokens are revenue sharing token, which will bring more benefits for DAO members due to the clear relationship between DAO's commercial success and the token value. Another benefit is a predefined income stream to token holders. They will be rewarded instantly at the time of recording revenues. Join us if this resonates with you, and you want to be a part of this DAO. Some potential partnerships we would like to propose. Dev team partner to develop pet care robot solution. Community partners to co-organize activities, to raise awareness, and be a hub of the DAO. fund contributors to become co-own technology, and a part of contributed in Pet Care Service Partners. Once again, we work together to design pet care robots to provide our own parents and ourselves satisfaction and a healthy environment. We have an upcoming event on September 17, 2022. Don't miss it, and become a part of Pet Care Robot DAO. Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. Hello everyone, my name is Cam. I am adopted and being taken care of by my beloved parents. I'm happy when I stay with my parents. They feed, play and go out with me. They are hardworking, but they are too busy. They usually have to meet clients and travel for work, so I often stay at home alone. I have seen them twice a day. I guess. They love me but they don't have time to take care of me. But then, fortunately, a friend appears. What a wonderful companion. It's my best friend. Just via voice video control, my parents can feed me, interact, and play games with me. Besides that, this friend also helps to clean my shed and my poo. So nice to see my parents feel more comfortable when they come home after a long working day. Yeah, it's a pet care robot, which is not only a robot, but also a best friend, that helps me, and my parents a lot. So, do you want to become a part of it, and make an impact, on our pet communities? If yes, let's join our DAO, Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. We have two phases. First, if you are developer teams, you propose a technology solution to our Kambria that you can develop, and in the next commercialization phase, DAO members in each country can team up to manufacture and sell products locally, or implement robotics pet care services. The DAO's collective owners of the solution will decide and contribute to the commercialization of the solution. Solution development, 60%, solution commercialization, 30%, DAO organizing, 10%. Get paid from their contribution to solution commercialization. Service implementation, 70%. Revenue sharing, G to DAO fund contributors, 30%. Besides that, Kambria DAO has benefit for fund contributors and community partners. Kambria DAO LP tokens, a revenue sharing token, which will bring more benefits for DAO members due to the clear relationship between DAO's commercial success and the token value. Another benefit is a predefined income stream to token holders. They will be rewarded instantly at the time of recording revenues. Join us if this resonates with you, and you want to be a part of this DAO. Some potential partnerships we would like to propose. Dev team partner to develop pet care robot solution. Community partners to co-organize activities, to raise awareness, and be a hub of the DAO. Fund contributors to become co-owned technology, and a part of contributed in Pet Care Service Partners. Once again, we work together to design pet care robots to provide our own parents and ourselves satisfaction and a healthy environment. We have an upcoming event on September 17, 2022. Don't miss it, and become a part of Pet Care Robot DAO. Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. Hello everyone, my name is Cam. I am adopted and being taken care of by my beloved parents. I'm happy when I stay with my parents. They feed, play and go out with me. They are hardworking, but they are too busy. They usually have to meet clients and travel for work, so I often stay at home alone. I have seen them twice a day. I guess. They love me but they don't have time to take care of me. But then, fortunately, a friend appears. What a wonderful companion. It's my best friend. Just via voice video control, my parents can feed me, interact, and play games with me. Besides that, this friend also helps to clean my shed and my poo. So nice to see my parents feel more comfortable when they come home after a long working day. Yeah, it's a pet care robot, which is not only a robot, but also a best friend, that helps me, and my parents a lot. So, do you want to become a part of it, and make an impact, on our pet communities? If yes, let's join our DAO, Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. We have two phases. First, if you are developer teams, you propose a technology solution to our Kambria that you can develop, and in the next commercialization phase, DAO members in each country can team up to manufacture and sell products locally, or implement robotics pet care services. The DAO's collective owners of the solution will decide and contribute to the commercialization of the solution. Solution development, 60%, solution commercialization, 30%, DAO organizing, 10%. Get paid from their contribution to solution commercialization. Service implementation, 70%. Revenue sharing, G to DAO fund contributors, 30%. Besides that, Kambria DAO has benefit for fund contributors and community partners. Kambria DAO LP tokens, a revenue sharing token, which will bring more benefits for DAO members due to the clear relationship between DAO's commercial success and the token value. Another benefit is a predefined income stream to token holders. They will be rewarded instantly at the time of recording revenues. Join us if this resonates with you and you want to be a part of this DAO. Some potential partnerships we would like to propose. Dev team partner to develop Pet Care Robot solution. Community partners to co-organize activities, to raise awareness, and be a hub of the DAO. Fund contributors to become co-own technology, and a part of contributed, and pet care service partners. Once again, we work together to design pet care robots to provide our own parents and ourselves satisfaction and a healthy environment. We have an upcoming event on September 17, 2022. Don't miss it, and become a part of Pet Care Robot DAO. Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets. Hello everyone, my name is Cam. I am adopted and being taken care of by my beloved parents. I'm happy when I stay with my parents. They feed, play and go out with me. They are hardworking, but they are too busy. They usually have to meet clients and travel for work, so I often stay at home alone. I have seen them twice a day. I guess. They love me but they don't have time to take care of me. But then, fortunately, a friend appears. What a wonderful companion. It's my best friend. Just via voice video control, my parents can feed me, interact, and play games with me. Besides that, this friend also helps to clean my shed and my poo. So nice to see my parents feel more comfortable when they come home after a long working day. Yeah, it's a pet care robot, which is not only a robot, but also a best friend, that helps me, and my parents a lot. So, do you want to become a part of it, and make an impact, on our pet communities? If yes, let's join our DAO, Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO. A tech-savvy community takes care of pets. We have two phases. First, if you are developer teams, you propose a technology solution to our Kambria that you can develop. And in the next commercialization phase, DAO members in each country can team up to manufacture and sell products locally, or implement robotics pet care services. The DAO's collective owners of the solution will decide and contribute to the commercialization of the solution. Solution development, 60%, solution commercialization, 30%, DAO organizing, 10%. Get paid from their contribution to solution commercialization, service implementation, 70%, revenue sharing, G to DAO fund contributors, 30%. Besides that, Kambria DAO has benefit for fund contributors and community partners. Kambria DAO LP tokens are revenue sharing token, which will bring more benefits for DAO members due to the clear relationship between DAO's commercial success and the token value. Another benefit is a predefined income stream to token holders. They will be rewarded instantly at the time of recording revenues. Join us if this resonates with you and you want to be a part of this DAO. Some potential partnerships we would like to propose. Dev team partner to develop Pet Care Robot solution. Community partners to co-organize activities, to raise awareness, and be a hub of the DAO. Fund contributors to become co-own technology, and a part of contributed, and pet care service partners. Once again, we work together to design pet care robots to provide our own parents and ourselves satisfaction and a healthy environment. We have an upcoming event on September 17, 2022. Don't miss it, and become a part of Pet Care Robot DAO. Kambria Pet Care Robot DAO, a tech-savvy community takes care of pets.
Hello everyone. Welcome to our Pet Care Robot DAO info seminar session. Before we start our info session today, we would like to announce that in order for having more time for our guests to share the stories and also their journeys, the timeline may last for 20 to 30 more minutes. Thank you so much for your understanding. And I'm Po from Kambria, your host today. In today's session, besides sharing more information about this initiative and our partnership invitations, we would love to take this opportunity to raise public awareness about animal companionship with a cozy sharing from pet lovers about their pets or their own stories. And our info session will go through 3 key sections. The first one is Kambria introduction. The second one is guest talks. And our last section is about fun sharing with the topic about my pet. Okay, so from the Kambria side, please join me to welcome Mr. 𝐸 founder of Kambria, Ms. Linh Cao, CEO of Kambria, and our program coordinators, Ms. Trang Nguyễn and Mr. 𝐈𝐧𝐼. And it's our great honor to welcome our guests today. Our first guest is Mr. Toàn Nguyễn, a senior robotics engineer at Omnilabs Vietnam. He has had a long time of studying and working with multiple types of robot and automation systems in different fields, including research, industry, or daily life. Our next guest is a pet lover family, Mrs. Tân Nguyễn, Nhi, and Gi. Especially the sharing today is from Nhi, 10 years old, and Gi, 8 years old, and they're living in sunny California, USA. They love all kinds of pets like dogs, cats, birds, and more. Nhi and Gi have done much research to learn about pets' languages and behaviors as well. Our third guest is Miss Minh Nguyễn. She graduated from Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York with a PhD in genetics. Miss Minh is an enthusiast for cancer study and the genetic root of all things. She is now a happy mom and a freelancer in consulting. Our last guest is Miss Khanh Ngo. She is the founder of the Cat Garden Station, with the purpose is to raise the awareness of Vietnamese people about loving and protecting animals, especially for dogs and cats. So one more time, please join me to welcome all of our guests. So to kickstart the info session, I would like to invite Mr. Thức to share with us an overview of Kambria DAO, and the Pet Care Robot DAO.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Thức and I'm one of the co-founders of Kambria. Can you guys see my screen? Yes. All right, my great pleasure and honor to be here today to talk about Kambria first, and then the Pet Care Robot DAO that we are launching. So a little bit about Kambria. We launched Kambria. We started the journey with Kambria in 2017 to build an open innovation platform for deep tech, such as AI, robotics, blockchain, VR, AR. We started out Kambria because we saw a huge waste and inefficiency in today's innovation model. So basically, you know, whether a university research getting wasted in the cabinet or a startup invention that fail and get lost forever, or individual contribution fragmented, or corporates who are thriving on patents and secrets that actually prevent us to sharing all these innovation. All this really hamper the rate of innovation, right? And we all know that, you know, the survival of our species is actually largely depends on how fast we can come up with new technology to deal with all the challenges that we're facing these days. And so to solve that problem, Kambria was born to democratize and decentralize 5 areas: ownership, development, manufacturing, monetization, and enforcing the collaboration between all participants. So we launched Kambria, the full platform, in 2018. And since then, we have built a really strong ecosystem with 7 initiatives. You can read more about our initiatives on our website. We have, you know, a very in-depth description and how they interplay with each other. But, you know, here they are: starter program, project portfolio, NFT IP program, Kambria DAO, open innovation hubs, education, and then tied together by the tokenomics with the cats. We have many established partners coming from all different sectors, from, you know, the government to developer community, to VCs, to R&D labs. All right, so all of this have been, you know, laying the groundwork for what we're very excited to share with you guys today, which is our Kambria DAO. Kambria DAO is a way for us to build a community that co-own, co-develop, and co-commercialize technology. So I guess we all know what a DAO is, right? Decentralized autonomous organization. And, you know, with a DAO, community come together using blockchains, using tokens, so that they can co-create and co-own an organization, so that they can provide services to other people and then commercialize those services. So Kambria DAO is playing very, very similar path, going the similar path to any of the DAOs out there. We taking the starting point as a submission from a dev team, a proposal for technology solution, so that the community can come together and develop together and co-own. And then the community will invest into this solution and help the dev team to develop and essentially manufacture or launch the solution, right? Depending on the type of the technology. And then together, everyone can commercialize the technology and then get rewarded for their contribution. So that is the Kambria DAO in a nutshell. So we are launching the first two DAOs. The first one is Pet Care Robot, and the second one is Landmine Robot. We're going to build on top of the XDAO platform and supporting different blockchains using the Ethereum and BSC tokens from Kambria. You can read more details about our solution and arrangement on our website and in our Discord community. Okay, so today we're going to talk mainly about the Pet Care Robot DAO, and then we're going to save the second one, Landmine Robot DAO in the next session. So what is a Pet Care Robot DAO? Essentially, this is a way for a DAO to build a technology solution to help user taking care of their pets. We all love pets, right? And this is a massive market in the world, especially in US or Europe. In the US, people spend about 31 billion on vet care and product sales, with almost 10 billion on services, different than the usual vet needs and insurance, grooming, and all of that. And so people are spending a large amount of money for their pets. We all love pets, but any and benefit greatly, right, from a relationship with our pets. But any benefit comes with responsibility, right? And so we have to take care of our pets in order to enjoy this benefit. And a lot of people are tired of all these activities or responsibility that they need to do. But luckily, we got technology, right? Technology is the key for us to really stepping in and helping our customers to deal with all the headaches that they don't want to deal with. And so we have quite a few solutions out there that provide all sorts of services to the pets. But we feel like it's not enough, right? We need more. So we need something that more comprehensive, something that more people can use and take better care of their pets. And this is why we launched our Pet Care Robot DAOs. The DAO is going to have multiple phases. In the first phase, essentially, we are developing a technology solution for pet care, a robotics technology. And then in the phase two, we'll help commercialize this solution through the DAO, in which DAO members can team up to either go on the manufacturing side or selling the product side or providing the services through the solution. So many different sides coming together, right, to make it successful DAOs. All right, so there are a couple of different key partners here that we would like to highlight. The first one is the dev team, essentially the developers who will propose their solution, the robots that they want to build, and their development plan, and also demonstrate their background, technology, credibility, and quotation. Very important. How much it will take to develop the solution fully. Here are some of the developer dev projects out there that are already in the space. The second partner is the service partner, essentially people who are already in the trench, right? Working with pets day in, day out, providing different types of services, and they know, what pets really need and what pet owners really care about. So for this type of partners, we would love them to participate early in development phase to provide the feedback, to give out the needs and give ideas to the team. And then later on, once the products is finalized, right, they can help commercialize and implement their services to these robots. The third type of partner is funding contributors, essentially people who can come together to invest into these technology solution. Just to give you a number, basically global pet care robot markets generated about 1.4 billion in 2021, and they expected to grow to 3.6 billion by 2030. And so it's going to be a very large market. And hopefully our Pet Care DAO will actually accelerate this process even further. So for these contributors, the financial framework is going to be 55% going to dev team for the development of the solution. 30% is going to go to helping commercializing the solution, including marketing, biz dev in the pre-revenue stage. And then 50% of the fund will go to Kambria for helping organizing and coordinating all this work. The revenue, once it's coming back in, will be split 70% for the service side and then 30% for the fund contributors. And so this way, everyone will be rewarded for their participation. All right, and last but not least, community partners, people who are spreading the good words about our solution, who are gonna, test the solution early on to provide the feedback and, to really help to make sure that our technology getting into the right hand, providing the right services to our pets. Okay, so we have a timeline. We are today is the info session. And we're calling for team proposal. The deadline is going to be November 4th. And then after that, on November 25th, we'll launch our DAO, where the dev team can present different proposal and the community can vote and start funding to this project. All right, a lot of information. So, please go online, find us and get more information there. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Tuk, for sharing. And now, let's move to our second section, is about guest talks. Now, I would love to invite Mr. Toang, a senior robotics engineer at 𝐈𝐧𝐼 Vietnam, with his contribution to provide useful robotic products to serve human need of healthcare, education, and communication. So Mr. Toang will share the topic, a look at current pet care robots with us.
Okay, hello everyone. So I'm very honored to be invited to join the very exciting event from Kambria. And also because I also love pet, so I'm very happy and I feel fun to join my look from angle from the developer about the pet care robots. So I would like to share my screen now. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so let us get started. So hello everyone. So my name is Toang Nguyen, and I am working in the 𝐈𝐧𝐼 Vietnam as a senior robotics engineer. And so today my talks including 3 parts. So first, I will give a short overview about the pet care robots market, and then from the point of view of a developer, I want to share some classification about the pet care robots, and finally I want to share some consideration for the development of the pet care robots. So as anh Thức Vũ already mentioned that the market for the pet care robot is growing up, and for the forecast it continuously growing, and we can see a huge demand from the market. So because recently the number of the people who want to have the pet and enjoy time with the pet get increased, and also they spend time for increase their knowledge and also their love to the pet. So they also want to spend their money to take the responsibility for caring their pet, increasing the pet happiness and happiness in their activity. So mm, what the pet care robot can do for the pet. So actually with the AI and different technology from robotics field, nowadays the robot can do a lot of work for the pet. For example, automatically feeding food, water, and also help the owner to monitor or track the location of the pet, and or even interact with the pet through the robot, like speak to the pet, or reward to the pet when they have a game or have fun with the pet. So so we from the report of the next move strategy consulting, we know that there are four major markets of the pet care robot from North America, Europe, Asia, and the remaining region of the world. And so for the classification of the pet care robots, so based on the product type, they divided into two major groups. First is the stationary robot, and the second is movable robot. So you also can imagine how difference between those kind of robot. And also from the report, we can see the amount of the two types of robot are similar. So it means the need from the market for those type of robot are similar. So now we will look at several types of the pet care robot. So for stationary robot, we have multiple product. So as you can see in here, we have the automatic pet feeder and pet waterer, which can provide food and water to the robot. Actually, we can set up the amount of the food or water we want to feed to the robot, and maybe we can also monitor the amount of food or water that the pet already eat. So I think it is also useful data for the pet owner to care their pet. And second type is a self cleaning glitter box. So the pet it have to help the owner does not takes time to clean the litter of the pet, and also reduce uh, the smell from the litter, and keep the environment clean and fresh. And the third type of the stationary robot is for the game console for the pet. So it provides the entertainment or training or excitement to the robot, to the pet. So as you can see in the picture, on the left side we have the clever pet. It kind of providing the game to the dog. It can touch on several area with the light blind on that area, and every time if the pet right click to the brighted LED, so there is a reward, the food in the tray. So it it make the pet getting smarter, or even in the right product, you can reward to the you can directly interact with the pet by talking to the pet, listen the pet voice, or reward to the pet if it interact back to you. Yeah. And another type of the robot using a wheel to make the robot can have the ability to move around the pet. So it equipped with some spectral type to make the robot can move not only back and forth but also left and right, and also have some modular to increase the to add more function to the robot. And for example, it also even can integrate with the robot arm to help you to clean the environment or clean the litter also. And those in general, those kind of movable robot equipped with different kind of sensor like high quality camera, speaker, and microphone to help you interact with the robot, or have some special movement to let the robot chasing and keep practicing. So the second classification based on the application. So as so to summary, we have several pet care robot for different kind of purpose. For example, video recording and monitoring, or giving the pet entertainment or interaction, and also keep the pet stimulation and exercising, and also pet feeding or self-cleaning. And recently I saw several products that combine of pet care purpose and also house cleaning and house security also. So from the point of view of the developer, I have some consideration in the robot, in the pet care robot development. So I think first we need to focus on the pet needs. So can we make better product than existing other product on the market? So how good or smart of the product or the solution we have to beat with the existing one. And the second is we need to focus on pet owner needs. So for example, during the robot monitor the pet activity, what kind of data or info that is useful for the pet owner. For example, that I mentioned how much food or water the pet already have, and how many times that the robot get exercise or sleeping, or the data of the activity of the robot. I think it's useful for monitoring the pet healthy. And the final consideration is the solution we provide to the market should compatible with some regional market, because the demand of different market is different, right? So that is also one consideration that we need to have. Yeah. And that is all of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.
Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing, Mr.
Yeah.
Toang. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so our next sharing is from Nhi and Ji. Currently, they have 8 budgies. 8 budgies like part of the parrot family and 2 eggs. 4 of the birds are babies, while the others are adults. Nhi and Ji love training them, and the birds are very good at standing on their arms. So, hi Nhi and Ji, please share the topic, some thoughts about pet companionship with us.
Yes. So hello everyone, I'm John, niece and G's mom. So before they get started with their talk, I would like to introduce a little bit about our family so that you can have some background about us. So my husband and I, we both work in the US in tech industry. So my husband, Đinh Bá Thắng, he got a PhD in computer vision, and currently he working as a senior software engineer for an autonomous vehicle company. And me, I got a PhD also in the US in biology, but currently I'm working as a data analyst, contractor role for Reality Lab at Meta Facebook, where we develop AR, VR, and also other wearable devices for the metaverse. And so we have 2 kids, me and G. They were born in the US, but when they were 5 and 3 years old, we went back to Vietnam and stayed there for 2 years. So they basically speak fluently both Vietnamese and English. And so they are really happy to share with you about their pet today. And now I will give on the spotlight to them, and they will be the speaker for the rest of the event. Thank you, and I'll help them share the screen, and they can start talking.
Okay. Okay, so please wait a little bit. Okay.
Can you see the slide?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, me can get started.
Hello, everybody. So as you know, my name is Nhi and this is Chi. I am 10 years old and I am in 4th grade. I am 8 years old and I am in 3rd grade. So we have 8 birds and 4 of them are adults and 4 of them are babies, and we love spending time with birds. We love pets. Our parents encourage us to interact with pets more. Just like in this picture, we are feeding the pigeons in Japan. Everywhere we go, we try to interact with animals as much as we can. In this picture, also in Japan, Nhi is feeding a hedgehog. And in this picture, I am trying to hold a hedgehog. Around our neighborhood, there are a lot of animals, cats, rabbits, mouse, and dogs. So there's a lot. There's a neighborhood cat called Hollow, and every day she stands in front of our door to beg for tuna. So in this picture, we are taking a walk with her. Also, around our neighborhood, there are also rabbits. So this is the adult rabbits, and then surprisingly a few days later they have babies. So they have 8 or more babies, and we feed them cabbage or carrots. As you know, we have also 8 birds. So in this picture, I am holding them on my arms. We also love to go on dog parks so we can pet them and play with them. So in this picture, we are hugging a dog. Animals make us happier. I will let me talk about it more. So in my opinion, I think a person can either be a good or a bad person. But if they have pets, then usually they will be a good person. I think I will prove this theory by saying that pets are like children to us. They release love and chemicals, so they make our lives better, and we love them as our children, so we really enjoy them as part of our lives. And pets and animals make us a better version of ourselves, because for one reason they make us happier, since they are such a lovely addition to our lives. And also we learn more how to take care of ourselves by taking care of our pets, because every day when we feed the pets or give them water or play with them, we are also trying to teach ourselves to give us to make food when needed or comfort food when needed. We also drink water so we won't get dehydrated. We also make our lives not boring by getting some entertainment. So when we take care of our pets, we also try to take care of ourselves, and we learn how to take care of ourselves. And we also learn more about nature and appreciate it more, because for example, when I first started having birds, I started studying more about birds. I research about more about birds. I read about birds, and also I appreciate it more because it's so amazing when our birds start reproducing. We see that the eggs are super tiny, and then suddenly, as the days go on, our baby birds are super big. So I think nature is amazing, and we can study that by studying animals and pets. Also, the pets let us have new hobbies, and she can explain it more now. No. Just no. Our pet birds are greatest inspiration for all of our activities, because a normal person would think, what should I draw on my writing journal? So to me, I can always think of my pet birds. And if there's a assignment that I have to write about something, I can always think of my pet birds to write on. Like, for example, thinking when I get them, when Daisy lay an egg, or a memory when a bird flew out. The birds also help us collect feathers and use it gifts for presents and art projects, such as drawing a bird, and then I could stick the feathers on them as if they were real birds. And birds also help us draw designs. Like in the t-shirt design, you can draw that. And for messages, I can draw birds too. And from my birds, I can make stories about them and write books. And I can also use them draw them on my bookmarks and more stuff. Okay, so in conclusion, I think having pets is one of the best gifts and experience of my childhood. I think if you don't have a pet, then you should have one, because pets are such a wonderful experience of your life, and it's such a wonderful gift. And if you think a dog and a cat are too high maintenance for you, then you can, any animal can become a pet. Any living thing too, for that matter. You can get a plant as your pet. If you care for it, you will feel better if you're feeling sad, and it is just a plant can become a pet too. So I think having a pet is really good and for your life. So thank you for listening to us. Unlike this baby bird for here, I would like to thank you, my parents, for giving me a pet, and it's such an enjoyable part in my life, and I feel I'm really grateful to be here, and I would be happy, and thank you for listening and paying attention to me. I would be happy to answer any of your questions.
Okay, thank you. Really touching at such a young age like that, but your mindset is really amazing. Yes, so adorable presentation. So thank you so much, Annie and Yi. All right, so let's start with our next guest, Miss Min. She respects all living forms and believes they all come to us with a purpose. And Kambria is happy to have you today to share about your journey with pets. I would like to invite Miss Min to share more with us the topic, some thoughts about pet companionship. Hello, Miss Min. Please unmute.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, I don't think I have the option to share screen for some reason.
Okay, so if you need any support,
Yeah,
please.
Can you share this?
Okay,
I found it.
All right.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for inviting me to this talk. It's been very enjoyable for me, and especially thanks the two leaders for sharing your great story and how you take care of your pet. So my presentation would be mostly involved about the emotional and psychological aspect of when having pet. So numerous studies, including clinical trial, especially it's been skyrocketing during the last 10 years. People found that having pet or having a companionship, ownership of pet, or simply go to somewhere to interact with a pet, it can help these things. First is to reduce your stress. Second is help to improve the quality of life of people, especially with chronic illness such as cancer, dementia, and a lot of different neurological diseases, such as mentally challenged children or children with inborn neurological disorder. And also it can help to improve the quality of life of people during challenging times, especially during COVID time. There's been a lot of researches how pet help to reduce the stress during that isolation. Another special time was during the perinatal perinatal period, where the mentality of the mother has a lot of changes, and having pet can help to reduce those stress and ease or smoothen the changes. Also during depression, loneliness, or when you just lost one of your loved ones. There's also been researches about students during exam period. They got really stressed out, and just 15 minutes to interact with a pet can help to reduce their stress and help them to achieve better during the exam. Or as you already know that people during old age, they cope with loneliness, and they can be a lot better when they are with a pet. And next is a model from a group of scientists in the United States, mostly in Virginia. They from different states in the US, and they came together to study how pet can help during the perinatal period of all the mothers. And they came up with this model that applicable for, I think, for a lot of cases. So I would like to show you here. So first, when you have a stress, you can call it a stressor, and then the interaction with pet or the ownership of pet can become a moderator of the stressors. When before it, the stress response system respond to the stress. So first, this is how the stress response system works. They would either filter or amplify the threat versus safety, and then they activate the stress response system. And then they came up with a coping methodology. And then when it's solved, either the stress will be down regulation, or if it's not solved, it will continue to be activated. After these stress responses, we would have, they would induce the psychological, neurological, and immunological moderator to be activated in the next step, which eventually affect your mental and physical health. And it's come in a loop. Your mental and physical health would come back and is feeding the stressors. So as you can see, the human and animal interaction play an essential role over there as the mediator of the stressors before it reach the stress response system. Okay, so the next question I would like to pose here is, can social robots create similar effect? So within the last 6 years, the research on social robots on human well-being has been skyrocketing as well. And the answer is a maybe. So it's not 100% clear because of many drawbacks from the design of the robot, and also the a lot of factors that take into account of the social economy system and the well-being of the person participated in the research. So it's still not 100% clear, but it's a maybe. And the need is very strong among the aging group. And there's another emerging group that show that they also need the help of social robot is the pediatric group. So I'm just showing off here three research related to the aging group, and the last one from the pediatric group. Now, the last question I would like to ask all of you is, why do pets come to your life? Why did you have pet? And we can share our thought later in our discussion. And first here, I'm just gonna share the thing that I've come to acknowledge. So first, it was to support us during our time of need, and is proven by many research in scientific paper that, you know, like people that have chronic illness, people have mental disorder, when they interact with pets, they really feel better and they become a better person. So these are why these pets are supporting us during our time of need. The second part that maybe you already thought about already is that they come to teach us something new about love. So the love for ourselves and for others, like when you have a pet, you become more responsible, right? And when you are, for example, you are not having a lot of friends, and friends seem to stay away from you, and when you come back to your pet, you know your self-worth. You know that you can make friends. You know you can have a friend who's going to be always there. You're not going to be isolated. So that view, the confidence, the friendship, the courage, the self-worthiness in you. Or our pets is there to teach us about protection, like the little bird that our friend Me and Ding presented earlier. They're really tiny, they're really cute, and they need the protection. So when they take care of the pet, they learn how to protect other and as well to protect themselves. And often we forgive all the mess that our pet created in our house, or in how they make us feel a little bit ashamed when they do their things outside in the public. So so that's when we learn about forgiveness and acceptance of how they are, and that's just our pet, and we're gonna love them anyway. So that's my sharing, and I'm looking forward to having more thought and sharing from you with this question: why do pets come to your life? And that's it for my talk today. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Miss Min. Yes, so touching. Thank you so much for letting us have more opportunities to acquire knowledge besides your sharing. Okay, so with the belief that a place filled with love is heaven, is the touching sharing that Miss Khan has shared with Kambria. And now I would love to invite Miss Khan to share the topic, our journey to end the pain and suffering of all species with us.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been my honor to be here. So can you help me to show the video?
Yeah, okay, please wait a little bit.
Hello?
Yes, we're showing. Please wait a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The station was established in April 2019 by 𝐸𝐻𝐻 and a friend co-founded initially. During a late return from work, Hang and a friend saved for kittens. After that, the desire to save more cats has also grown. They decided to leave the apartment farther from the city center to rent a whole house, convenient for taking care of the kittens.
Sao? Tụi sao xếp lại gọn rồi nè. Xíu nữa dắt hai con mèo con đi sủi vui. Là sao?
Up to now, the station has saved more than 300 cases, mainly cats and dogs. Newly rescued babies will be kept in an isolation area to follow their health status.
Anh đút vô vừa không? Mắt chưa? Rồi. Yes. Rồi 1,5 thôi đúng không? Rồi. Yes.
Sao đấy, hôm nay làm gì con đấy?
Sao? Ngủ ngon rồi đó.
After 7 days, if there are no problems, the babies will be drawn-tailed, then vaccinated and sterilized. Finally, they will find a loving home for the kittens.
Rồi em gái không có chủ rồi nha. Tạm biệt, hai chị em tạm biệt nhau nè. Chị về nhà mới nha. Bye nha. Thấy nào? Rồi con cảm ơn chú, cảm ơn em nhiều nha. Bye. Dạ vâng. Phải lặn lội 16 cây số để mà tới đây, từ quận 7 qua Bình Tân, khá là xa mà. Cho có một mái nhà mới thì đáng mà ha. Hiện tại thì bé này là mình đã cho bé sổ Jun rồi. Khoan lắm, cái này là bé gái nhá. Dạ. Cái này là con nuôi từ chưa rụng rúng tới giờ đó cô.
Mít luôn á, khoái nó đây. Ôi, cưng quá hả?
Hiền lắm cô.
Ôi, đẹp quá hả? Trời ơi, gì cơ gốc lại vậy hả bé? Em mới sợ con, sợ từ từ nhẹ nhàng.
Ngoài vui ra không biết nói gì hết, chỉ mong rằng hãy đem nhiều con hiện tại của mình á, những bé tiếp theo sau này cũng sẽ tìm được một mái nhà thật là yêu thương, thật là chiều chuộng bé.
All right. The video you just watched is what we do every day. However, when we do this job, we have many difficulties, like people. It's hard to find someone can do all for this job, like time, money, energies. For example, in the morning when you have breakfast, then wear a bodysuit to go to the office to work. Yeah, at night in the morning when I open the door, is meow 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 meow. Oh, mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I'm hungry. Like this. It's so cute, right? When you thank you. When you finish this job about the office about 6 p.m. we have to do until to finish this job about 2 or 3 a.m. Besides that, we also have some problem about the financial. Have a one cat. It's so different when you have a 100 cat. Yes, we also have 100 cat, 5 dogs, and 2 rabbits now. Yeah, everything, the cost will be multiplied in 100 times, like cost about food, about care leader, about vest. Yeah. Especially during the change of the season, one children gets one night, so the cost will be add up so fast. That's so make me stressed because we don't have money to have them. You know what? In a couple of months, we have to eat noodle. Me and my kitten have to eat noodle to because we don't have food to eat. Besides that, we don't. I have some problem about knowledge because when you have one cat, it's very easy to take care of them. But when you have 100 cats, it's very difficult. Like if you don't have enough knowledge, you will you will call a disease if you don't clearly enough. So that the past 3 years, I always learn about the knowledge that how to be a nutrient, vaccinations, and also have at least 2 isolation area to celebrate to celebrate sick, so that I can minimize the cross infection. Yeah, over the past 3 years, over 500 cats and dogs, but I always remember one case that make me so sad. Okay. In my home, a month ago, a kitten about 3 months she fall in the pie about like this. Okay. This pie is the space of the water pump. So the cat has been stuck over 3 days and she cries so much. After we received a new, we come to this family and negotiated to cut out the bite and rescue the cat. But the lady of that family not agree because he said it's just a cat, not a human. It's full of it is dead, not safe. Yeah. We so sad because of this. When we turn away, they discussed how to close the pie so that the kitten can die sooner. Oh my God. We beg to ask for the permission again. So they make us to pay 5 million Vietnam dong. We can make cut the bites. Oh my God, too much. We can do it. And last night, we can hear the cat cry anymore. So sad, right? Because see the cat. The concept of the rescue still very new to Vietnamese people. So the success of the case rescue depend on the people, support people, thinking dog and cats are food, are pet, are animal. It still exists so that the life of them are threatened every day, every hour. People think, oh, okay, I don't fit up. I don't fit it, threw away. I don't to be a cure of them, threw away. And when it a little bit dress, eat it. Oh my God. And if it get into the accident, it will be safe because it was a cat. So that my message to the cat guidance station is to read is dog and cat F. I think that when you have a pet, love it all your heart because play feel with love in heaven. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So touching, and yeah, from the bottom of my heart, we just would love to say that we just would love to say thank you for all of the things that you are doing and you're contributing to the society, especially the gifts for dogs and cats. Thank you so much, Miss Khan.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you one more time for all of your sharing with those interesting and touching topics. Now, our third section is about fun sharing. Let's listen to our guest sharing. Let's start with our first question about a moment that you enjoy with your pet. So, hi, Mr. Toang. We have received such a cute photo of your pet. So could you please share with us a moment that you enjoy with them?
Okay, so actually I have currently I have 2 dogs, and in the picture that I sent, okay, can you share the picture that I sent to you?
Okay.
So
okay.
every morning when I prepare to go to work, so two dogs so always stand in front of the door to prevent me leave leave my house without without playing with them. So they also so you can see in the image you can see in their face, they're showing a begging face. Please don't leave me alone at home. So yeah, and at that time I enjoy the moment to standing with my pet and playing with them, and yeah, they give me more energy to go out to the society, and I feel uh, more. I receive more love, and I'm very thankful for that moment. And also every day when I come back from work, so they also show the begging face for uh, let them run around the yard and the corridor, so they have time to get practice exercising. And I also love to join with them, run with them, and encourage them run as much as possible, because it's good for their health. So I noticed that there are some days that I cannot let them run, then they feel unhappy, and they do not eat well. So yeah, every day I try to enjoy the moment with my dogs. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, so cute. Yeah, thank you for your sharing, Mr. Toang. And also for this one, I would love to invite Miss Min. So hello, Miss Min. How about a moment that you enjoy with your pet?
So actually, the organizer asked me for a picture of me and my pet, and I actually don't have one. I used to have pet during the whole my childhood. I have pet as a dog, as cat. We have many dogs and many cats, and they pass away, and we have new dog, we have new cat, and they pass away again. And after a few times they pass away, we decided to stop having pet, even though we still love them and enjoy their company. But I think it's come back to the question, like, why do pets come to your life? They came to support us in special time, to teach us something, and when they're done with their work, I think it's time for them to leave. One really kind of, I would call it coincidence, but maybe not really a coincidence. So the two times my dad was critically ill, the two dogs passed away and my dad got alive. So, and I read in a few sharing, they shared, like my pet lovers around me, they share the same story when they have something who are really ill in their family. And then they thought the person's gonna pass away, but then they got over. But like in place of that, the pet passed away. So I'm really thankful to them. Probably they took away the negative energy and help help my dad to have better health. So I really am thankful to having pet in my in the past, and I am I would like to say that I respect them as a friend, not just a pet.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Life. Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing, Miss Min. And yes, let's move to the next one. So about taking care of pets. So hi, our like, okay, so sorry a little bit because of the internet. Okay, so about taking care of pets, how a pet lover family as the sharing that you're taking care of budgies. So Nhi and Chi, please share with us that how do you take care of them?
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So, wait, can you see my screen? Okay.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, so first no. First, I'm introducing my pets. So I have Mango. I have a baby bird here today.
Let's sit close together so that
just Fernie. So I have Mango, Bug, Leafy, no, not yet, Daisy. And for the baby birds, I have Olive. This is Fernie. And Starry. And Ressie, the youngest. So Fernie is going back to his cage now. So this is how we take care of our pets. For the food, we change it once a day, but if they eat slowly, then once in 2 days. They can be very picky, so we have to change it a lot of times because they can leave some foods they don't like. And this is millet spray. It's a kind of treat for the birds to eat. It's like chocolate to humans. It's not really healthy, but it's really tasty. So we give them it once in a while as a kind of reward. For the water, we change it if the water is dirty or if the veggies bad, which you can see here in the animation. And you have to change it after they bath since it can get dirty. And for the playing, we play with them daily, but it is not necessary if you have 2 or more veggies since they can play with each other. We buy toys once in a while though, or else they will get bored since they like strings and bells and mirrors, things like that. Sleep time, every night we just cover the cage with a blanket and then we close the doors since we let our birds fly out every day for exercise, and if they'll accidentally fly out at night and then they can get hurt. And cleaning time, every 2 weeks we slide the tray out, which is the bottom of the cage, and we clean it. We take the newspaper out and then we wash the tray to get all the droppings out, and then we put the new newspaper in. So that's it.
Okay, so cute. I just can say it's so adorable. Thank you so much for your sharing. All right, so also for this one, so hi, Miss Khan. For this question, could you please share with us how do you take care of your pets?
Okay, because my job is rescue, so I will say you when I rescue a baby new. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When I rescue a new baby, I will take them to the vet right now to check the health. If they have serious problem with the health, I will give it back to the vet to monitor and treatment for them. Besides that, if the children are healthy, I will deworm and vaccinated for them. And if they have all to sterilize, I will do it for them. And then with baby under 6 months old, I will find the new home for them. Yeah, because my station is not enough destination for them, because it's just the home yeah. It's just a station, not a home. This forever home. Yeah. And it's for kitten, and for the cats or grow old and afraid of people. So they will stay at the station for the rest of their life. Yeah, I will show you one baby in my station. Hello.
So cute.
Yeah, he has one eye, but he's so cool, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is my way to take care of my baby. Okay, baby. Yes. Beside us, do you all remember name? Yeah. Here, because I have many cats, so they also have a name for them. Like here, yeah. His name 𝐸𝐳𝐿. Yeah, I rescue him for the seller because he sell him for food. Yeah, so cute. I buy him and yeah, and buy him in he's live in the station now. Yeah, it's also neuter and vaccinations. Yes, he's in my sharing.
Okay. Thank you. What a lovely name. Huh? All right. Thank you. Yeah. So let's move to the next one. So about the question, like, how do you become better of your pet? So Miss Min, on your journey, how do you become better of your pet? Please share with us.
Sorry. So one thing, the one really major thing that I've learned of having pet is how to say goodbye, how to stay away from someone you really love. So this, we used to have a cat in my childhood. I have a cat and I really love that cat. And then one day just go away. I did not know because I was a kid. I didn't know that's how their nature. Cat would go from one place to another as what they feel when they feel like they do it. And when I asked my mom and dad, where are they? Why they just leave? And my mom and dad say, we don't know either. Maybe they come back one day. And because of that, maybe I long for their comeback, like for such a longest time ever. So during that time, I just usually I look over the window in my room, and there's a stray cat that is like totally white with green eyes, so beautiful. So when my cat went away, I was just every day I would stand and see through my window and look at that cat eyes. And it's just how we communicate, and it helped to ease my my separation with my old cat. And of course the cat never came back. But thanks to that stray cat on the rooftop that I would never forget, it helped me to know that yes, someone you love will separate from you, and you have to accept it.
Yeah. And as we can see that because we love all of them, so good memories always stay. Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing. And okay, so Hai Nhi and Hai Chi, how about you? So how do you become better of your pet?
So as we talked before, we become better because our pets, because they make us happier. We can take care of ourselves better because of the pets, and we have new hobbies and we learn more about nature. And I think pets help us become better in every aspect of life.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good lessons and good friends as well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so with the sharing that Kambria has received also from Nhi and Chi, that you also have many ideas about a pet care robot, right? So if you have a pet care robot, how do you want it to help you?
So she will talk in this one. I will share my screen again.
Okay.
technology. A pet care robot can clean the cage when we are gone, because if it is very dirty, then they might get sick, and it could prepare the food for the birds so they would not starve, and it could play with the birds, but I think it will be afraid of the robot. And it could have a sensor to see if the water is dirty or not, to clean it, because if there isn't a sensor, then it doesn't know if the water is dirty or not. And it could close the cage doors at night and wrap the blanket around the cage. I also think it should have a sensor to see if there's motion around the cage at night, so that if they close the doors and wrap the blanket, there won't be any bird outside.
So that's it.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's it. All right, yeah, we noted all of this suggestion. So interesting. Thank you so much. And also for this question, we would like to invite Mr. Tuang. So from the perspective and experience of a robotics engineer, if you have a robot like that, how do you want it like to help you? Yeah, so please share with us.
Okay, so actually we set up a security camera system at home to, but we use it mainly for security purpose. But I and my wife usually use the camera to watch the dog every time we miss them, and through the camera I discovered some interesting factor about our dogs. And but if I have a robot, I would like to have a kind of a toy robot that can help us to interact with the robot, because the current system just help us see and monitor the pet remotely, but can't interact with the robot. So I wish to have kind of dog companion kind of toy that we can enjoy with the dog also. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. We'll so note it down.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the sharing. Okay, so one more time, thank all of our guests for sharing interesting and touching stories and also about your journeys. Before informing our next milestones, there's also a small part for answering questions that we have noted via our registration forms, and Miss Ling will help us to share the answers for each question. All right, so right now for the first question is from Ramesh, who introduced himself. I love animals, and we believe on blockchain system will more efficiently work on it. And the question is, how can people divert from money, divide, and yield farming to our animals?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank you all for your participation and lovely sharing today. I personally learned a lot, and you make our world a better place. So my understanding for this question is it means how we can make the community shift their care from money, divide, and yield farming to caring about animals. So our approach is that we will focus on the groups who share the same goals and deal with us first, so that we could work together as a good example for other groups to join later. I believe we all have empathy. It's just at this moment, there are not many projects working in this direction yet, but there will be more and more projects in the future, and Kambria is happy to be a part of this movement. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the first answer. So let's move to our second question. It's from Dr. Abdul Wahid Fatih. He's from Colvet, providing animals birds healthcare services, and their team is working for digitalization of veterinary healthcare services. His question is, how can we collaborate and meet physically for this healthy initiative of pet care?
Okay, so as Thức shared in the introduction, we would love to invite teams who are experienced in doing pet care services to collaborate with this DAO as service partner. So in the solution development phase, it would be great if you can participate to share with us about your insights and suggestions for the pet care robot and test the solution in the pilot. Then in the commercialization phase, we can collaborate to implement the pet care service using their robot.
Yeah, thank you. So with the third question that we have received is from 𝐈𝐧𝐼𝐍𝐼 𝐸𝐻𝐻. He's from Innovative Project Support Initiative, a voluntary organization in Nigeria, provides support for students and scholarly projects and programs that bring about innovations towards problem solving and global community development. He shares his interest in Pet Care Robot DAO, that it's a platform to prepare the young minds future robotic scientists who would pursue careers and become experts and offer services to global community. And his question is, what measure have you put in place to ensure sustainability of the project?
Before answering this question, I would like to thank you for this opportunity to connect with IPSI. I see we have similar goals and look forward to our collaboration in the future. So about this question, this is a great question, and our approach to ensure sustainability of this project is to build a good governance model with 4 criteria. Number 1, it can balance the perspective of various DAO members, from those contributing money to those working for the DAO. Number 2, it has the mechanism to find the right representative to make decisions for the DAO. Number 3, it can allow us to make decisions fast and correctly. And number 4, it allows Kambria as the organizer and architect of the DAO to be able to orchestrate in the early stage of the DAO and gradually move backstage when the DAOs are in stable operation. You can find more detail about this in an article on our website, and our team will share the link in the chat log. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Ling. Thank you so much for your sharing about the answers for our third questions. And we also have sent the link via the chat box. Please take a look. Okay. So one more time, I would love to say thank you for all of the sharing and all of the support. Currently, via sending sincere partnership invitations, we're calling for more partnership collaborations. And now, Kambria would like to share our next milestones. For Pet Care Robot DAO, on November the 4th is for DAO team proposal submission. On November the 25th is online DAO launch event with key points, including that the DAO teams will present proposals with Q&A from community and experts. And we will also kickstart the fundraising on XDAO and to share like how to join. For My Clearing Robot DAO, our online info session is on October the 21st. So one more time, we would love to send many thanks to our beloved guests for sharing lots of interesting and heartfelt stories. Thank all of you for joining the info session today. I really hope that with the features that you all have shared with us, that can be integrated into the pet care robots. And there would be more opportunities like for dogs and for cats to be adopted or to be fostered. And the robots could also support the pet owners to take good care of their pets. Please join Discord channel for like Kambria Discord channel for more updates and also for more discussions. We really hope that you had such a good time. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please feel free to contact us, and have a good day or a good night. Goodbye for now.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for your participation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye Ly.
Bye bye.
Bye.